Today we're going to be going over the easiest way to color grade log footage in Final Cut Pro. I know color grading can be overwhelming sometimes for you video editors that have been editing for a while, but today I'm going to show you the easiest way to achieve that and how I do it in Final Cut Pro. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to mention that everyone has their own style of how they color grade. This is how I do it. I'm not a professional color grader, but how I do it gets the job done every time, and that's what I simply want to show you guys. I also want to mention that log footage should be shot well in camera. There's two main important things that I look for, but there's obviously more things, but these are the two main important things. So proper exposure is one. So nothing that's too overexposed or too underexposed, and also having the correct white balance. Me personally, I use an app called CineTemp when I am shooting videos or I'm on a shoot. So that quickly gives me the white balance that I can adjust in my camera when I'm shooting in log footage. So those are the two. There's a little bit more. You can do some research online. There's a lot of videos on white balance. If you want me to go over white balance in another video, just comment and I will do so. Yeah, so I'll mainly work with NBA players and athletes, but this method works with all kinds of footage, commercials, short films, music videos, etc. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we have our log footage here. And what we're simply gonna do, I have some custom LUTs that I've created. I will leave a link for these in the description below. So what I do here is I get an adjustment layer for my titles, and I'm gonna leave a link for the adjustment layer in the description. This is completely free on my website, so go ahead and get that. And what I do is I go to my effects panels here, and I grab custom LUT, and I just throw that right on top of the adjustment layer. Once I do that, I go to the video inspector here, and once you download the LUTs, you will be able to get these in your Final Cut Pro. I have instructions on how to install all of those once you get those on your system. So I'm just gonna go with the B3S warm color fill. I'm just gonna throw that on here. And as you can see, already it has drastically changed the video. So we can start making minor adjustments from here. So what I usually do is I kind of play around with the mix here, just depending on how I want it. So once you're okay with this, I usually add a color curve. So I go to my color curves and I add a slight S curve. So I kind of bring this down here. And as you can see, it is changing the mood of this scene here. And what I also do is I go to my color wheels and I play with my highlights and my shadows. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. And just this right here, if we kind of press V and disable the clip, you can see the drastic difference in just a couple of clicks. Just like I said before, I'm not a pro color grader, but this method just gets it done every time. So you can see the drastic difference. So when I play this back here, this looks really good. And there was only a few buttons that I clicked. So I'm gonna show you another clip on how to simply achieve this once again in a couple of clicks. So once again, we have our log footage here. And what we're simply gonna do here is the exact same thing that we did before. So we are going to grab our adjustment layer, and actually I'm just gonna do this a different way. So usually I grab the adjustment layer, but I'm just gonna go to my custom LUTs on my effects panel, drag the LUT on the actual scene, because you can do it this way as well. So now that I've dragged it on my scene, I'm gonna go to my video inspector, choose a different LUT this time. I chose B3S warm, so let's try B3S movie this time. And with one click of a button, as you saw again, the colors are very, very vibrant, but I'm just gonna adjust with the mix here. So I'm just gonna go down to about 84 here, because this looks nice to me here so far to start off. And I'm just gonna go to my color curves once again, get an S curve going, bring that down just a bit. Then I'm going to go to my color wheels, play with the highlights, and play with my shadows. And as you can see here, let's play this back. I can do some more adjusting here, but this looks pretty good so far. Okay, this looks pretty good right here. I'm just gonna turn my highlights up just a bit here. Play with my shadows, and let's see how this looks. So if we go to kind of show how it looks without the color grade, so we're gonna remove our LUT and add our LUT. There's a dramatic difference here. Like I said, guys, this is the easiest way that I found to color grade. I created these LUTs just for you guys. There's 22 LUTs available. I only showed you guys 2, but there's 22 that you can go grab right now. You don't have to use my LUTs, but there's plenty of LUTs on the internet, but mine are really good. So you can try that out if you want, but this is the easiest way that I found out. If you guys gained any value from this video, please consider liking or subscribing, and comment any videos that you would like me to kind of go over for you, any effects that you would like seen or gone through in detail. I'll be sure to do that for you guys. All right, guys, I will talk to you guys soon, and have a great day. Thank you.